What the hell was that?
I thought you might like to see that pantomime.
River Road through Siltwater Strand, he said.
Okay. I think I know a good spot to wait. Follow me. Yeah! What did I tell you? Simple as can be. Seems a lot of the station workers are in on it these days. Earning a pittance, the unions are whipping them up, so they want something on the side. Like he said, there, Strawberry. Could create a lot of opportunities for a man in your line of work.
I ain't sure about going back to Strawberry after all that Micah business.
Didn't sound like you left anyone alive to recognize you, so I wouldn't worry too much, dear boy. All this trouble, you gentlemen are becoming quite the celebrities, aren't you? Soon you'll be on the front of a dime novel. And dead, of course.
We're hoping to be long gone before that. Dutch has a plan.
If anything goes wrong, let's meet back here at this crossroad, okay?
All right.
Here we are. This is the spot. Okay. This should do.
Sure. Here.
I'm hoping we won't need those.
Better safe than sorry. So what were you thinking?
Well, according to this, the loot is located in a strongbox, which is in the back. I'll put on a little performance, and you can scurry around, open the strongbox, and relieve them of their goodies.
And how do I open the strong box without threatening someone to open it for me?
This should work.
And I can do this silently?
Well, I'm hoping complete silence won't be necessary. But you're going to wish you had your earplugs. This is Damson. Oh, very good, Alden, very good. Of course, if anything goes wrong, you can wave your guns around like you normally do. Hold tight. They'll be here soon. There it is. Right on time. Let's go. Keep your distance so they don't see you. And please leave that gun in its holster for once. Hello. I hope you don't mind my singing.
Not at all.
I'm preparing for a show.
It's a free country.
Oh,
Did you say a show?
It's a small benefit. Little opera. It's Blackwater. Just
Mrs. Chester Damson. Flatter me.
I flatter nobody.
Now stop the coach, my good man! Stop the coach!
Whoa! Miss Dempsey, why did you stop singing?
The New York audience They were rather cruel.
New Yorkers are prigs and fools who believe Westerners don't know anything about culture.
I couldn't agree more.
Could you? It's such a small show, but would you season something for me? I'm looking for a mezzo-soprano.
I don't know.
Miss Damson, you owe it to West Elizabeth.
Il trido lascitar, non lasciar perdir.
Adagio, molto adagio.
Madam, madam, we should move. The roads are not safe.
My good man, they're perfectly safe.
Can we go, please? I got a train to catch.
What was that?
Be
No.
quiet, you horrible little man.
Shoot that man!
Yeah!
You ain't gonna get away with this!
Giddy up. Yeah, you all right there, boy? Yeah.
You made quite a mess there, Arthur. My way would have been so much cleaner. But there we go. Well, that didn't go exactly according to plan. How did we do?
Well, aside from all the shooting and getting shot at, we did fine. Here.
Thank you. Well, now, go see Alden from time to time.
Let's hope it goes a little smoother next time.
We always hope that, Arthur. See you soon.
Okay, fella. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. You okay, boy? Yep.
Hey, who are you?
Arthur, dumbass.
Glad to see you back.
Find it like this, it'll fly much better.
You're a useful fella to have around.
Not everyone would agree.
Like who?
Bill, for one.
What we doing so far south, Arthur? I don't like it.
Seems as good a place as any to get chased by the law, Miss Tilly.
You ain't so dumb as that, Arthur. I'm a Negro.
I know. I'll keep you safe, Miss Tilly.
My mama was a slave until she was 15 years old, Arthur.
I'll keep you safe, miss. You have my word.
Of opening your mind, because you might not like what you find.
Okay, I'll catch you later then.
All right.
You know, you always had the most incredible way of putting things.
Mr. Miller has a way of putting things. Me, I'm just an old outlaw, not prepared to go quietly.
Oh, you're more than that, Dutch. You're... Well, you're amazing.
That's my boy.
You know something? You boys don't know you're born. This is your cup. It's easy. Easy. Up is a dead cow. Surrounded by icebergs. Slowly starving. And then the boat comes down with the plague. And men are dying like it's a Seeing sharks. That's a holiday. Tough as arriving in a new city. Parents only dead.
Arthur! We need to talk to you.
What is it?
We got something cooking you might be interested in.
Am I gonna like the sound of this?
Been cooking since Horseshoe, but you went and kicked up all that commotion in Valentine. Now, we was preparing to rob the bank there until you got involved in all that nonsense, and I don't know, I just feel like it's unfinished business.
That wasn't my fault. It was just one of them things.
How come every time I get in trouble, I'm called a fool and an idiot? But when you get in trouble, oh, it's just one of them things.
It's a good point, Arthur.
A very good point.
All right, well, what do y'all want me to do?
Hit the goddamn bank with us.
You really think it's worth going back there?
4 of us can hit the bank easy, but I ain't gonna lie to you. There will be law if we linger.
And if we're serious?
No, just local boys being rounded up and pressed into action.
Meaning?
If we go in quick and quiet, we can hit it just fine.
Yeah,
If
bro.
there's 4 of us, I mean.
Y'all think it's worth the risk?
Only game
It's a bank,
that I
Arthur.
can do
So?
whatever I like.
Is the take good?
According to the fella I met, yes. It's the end of the stock sales. Plenty of money and plenty of people milling about.
All right, I suppose it's worth taking a look at least.
We should
Like, you
So,
know,
Bill, this better be
without,
worth
Oh, it is.
without
We put a
the-
lot of
the
research
game
into this one.
I
scenario,
hope
like
so.
what the games are
All
having.
right, let's go.
I can just go to the bank,
Mr.
rob
Morgan,
the bank,
Herr Strauss?
that man,
just
the debtor,
like
Thomas
do
Downs,
whatever I
apparently
like.
he's dead.
Dead? Huh.
Like,
Well,
the
he
game
didn't
is
seem very
fun,
well.
like,
His wife.
Let's go rob ourselves a bank.
What's the plan, then?
Oh, we're gonna send Karen on in ahead as a then we're just gonna rush on in afterwards. Just a small bank in a little town. Nothing that big in way of security. We just need to bring you along as a insurance
like now
policy.
we are going to
Yeah,
rob the
sounds
bank.
about right.
Now, without this being in the
Okay,
game, I can
let's
just
move out.
go to the bank and rob the bank on my own, like without it being in the game, without it being part of the scene in the game. I can just go to the bank on my own, on the normal, and just go and rob the bank. Like, they made the game in a way that whatever you cannot do in real life, you can probably do it here. So I'm having
Tell
fun
me
because
again about this big
I can express my anger here. I can do whatever I like here.
Anything can.
Whatever I want to
Once
do,
the
whatever I
shooting
cannot do
starts.
in reality,
Well,
I do it here.
that's
So
reassuring.
that is one fun part
Like
about
I
the game.
said,
It's a very
We'll see
nice
how it
game.
looks. If we can get in all right, we'll send Miss Jones ahead to the bank. They won't recognize her.
I'll show you boys how it's done.
What are you thinking this time?
I don't know. Fellers always like the lost little girl, but nobody plays a drunken harlot quite like me. It should work.
Once she's got them distracted, we'll move in.
When I was scouting the place the other day, there was only a couple of guards.
We deal with them and any customers who are feeling brave. And you always fancy yourself as the Vault Man, right?
In that fire right now.
Yes, I know, Morgan.
Can't believe you got me going back to Valentine.
Don't tell me it ain't hurt you leaving that bank behind.
Not really.
Work a town and not hit the bank? That's downright pathetic.
I guess we went a bit beyond working it. We shot the place to hell.
You did, Morgan. Not me. I played it cool up there. Couple of punch-ups, dealt with some O'Driscolls.
Ah, is that right?
Like I said, you mess up, it's just one of them things. I mess up, I'm the prize idiot.
Well, Bill, I don't know what to tell you.
Surprised you ain't already ripped me about that dynamite again. One mistake, and I'll never live it down.
Well, what do you need? Pat on the back? A medal?
Just know, I got the lead on this one.
We'll see about that. Let's get going. So, thinking this through. We rob Cornwall's train. We shoot a heap of his men in Valentine. We rob his... He knew where to find us.
That's the genius of it. Folk never look at what's right under their nose.
I ain't sure that's always true.
What's happened to you? You're getting real nervy in your old age.
The last few weeks happened.
Forget about Cornwall. He can't have many men left at this point. Got a bit hairy in that barn, but we all walked away fine from that.
Didn't walk away with much.
If 4 of us could deal with them in Valentine, and 4 of us could deal with them after the coach robbery, I ain't too worried.
If you say so. Glad you and Lenny are along for this, Karen.
Someone's gotta keep you boys out of trouble. I ain't sure even Lenny can be relied on to keep his head. Not after that night you two had in Valentine.
Yeah, I've been trying to forget that. What little I remember of it.
You've always been a bad drunk. And before you say it, I know. Takes one to know one.
Guess we'll never learn.
And Bill ain't much better. So should we stop for some whiskey?
How about we wait till after the bank, all right? Bet you didn't think we'd end up over this way.
So, what's going on with these 2 families? The Grays and whatever the other one's called. Families. The Grays and whatever the other one's called.
It's more Dutch and Hosea's thing. An old feud they're trying to get in the middle of. If it plays right, they reckon we can get some gold out of it.
Never can resist a scam, those 2.
That'll have to wait. We're here. Let's take it nice and easy.